Alright, what's going on, guys? We're going to do a little bit more pan fishing. Got my Eurotackle Anisoptera on a 1/32 ounce jig head. My Croix Panfish Series. I absolutely love this rod. The goal is some jumbo bluegills, but I would also like to find maybe one or two nice sized mine cichlids. So got about an hour or so before sunset. Let's give it a shot and let's get into some. Alright, if you've seen my videos, you've seen this lure a bunch. It is a great little soft plastic for some smaller panfish. These guys are so much fun to fight on this rod. Just cast it out, work it back slowly, some twitches of the rod tip, and let's get into some, and that is not it. So we're about 10 minutes in here. And no exaggeration, I have probably over 20 hits by this point. Almost every cast I'm getting a hit or two. I just can't hook up with any. They're all really, really small. This lake has tons of really, really small bluegill. You just gotta weed through the little bites. Then once in a while, we'll finally get one of those big ones. Here we go, fish on. Our first hookup of the day after having tons of hits. Probably a bluegill. Yeah. Nice adult, not a monster, but nice copper nose. All right, finally hooked up with our first fish. Took a while. We had to go through a whole bunch of bites from some little ones, but this is a nice, I believe this is a female. The colors are a little blander, the ear is a little bit smaller, but still a nice sized bluegill sunfish. Yeah, so our our bite to hookup ratio is about 20 to 1, which is pretty awful, but that's standard for this lake. Oh, there's another one. All right, that ratio just improved. Feels like a little bit of a bigger one. Another nice bluegill. Yes, this one's a little bit of a bigger one. Let's get him on in here. All right, slightly bigger bluegill. This guy also put up a very nice fight. Now this guy looks like a male. You can see the ear flap is a little bit bigger and he's got nicer colors on him. So slightly bigger, first male of the day. I am happy. Beautiful fish. All right, so now our bite to catch ratio is about 10 to 1. So we're improving. Let's hope it keeps getting better here. That last one was a very beautiful fish. Oh, there's another one. 3 casts in a row. Oh, this one feels, oh, he's off. He felt even a little bit better. Yep, just kind of pulled the soft plastic off of the hook. But 3 nice fish on 3 straight casts. That's not too bad. So let's fix this lure. Get it back on there. And let's see if we can get another nice sized fish to hit this thing. Like that. Oh, are you kidding me? 4 casts in a row. I don't know what it is about this spot. It's another nice bluegill. Beautiful fish once again. Another big one. All right, another jumbo bluegill. So 4 straight casts, we hooked up with 4. Very nice fish. Kind of makes up for those 20 bites we got early on that I couldn't hook up with. There we go, fish on. 5 straight casts. This is crazy. Is that another bluegill, not as big. Oh, he's being chased by a big bass. Not a big bass, but a little 2-pounder. Followed this guy in. Alrighty, another beautiful copper-nosed bluegill. Believe it or not, this guy's a little bit on the smaller side from the ones that we caught today, but still a very nice fish. Here we go, fish on. Oh, this one's a little bit bigger. What is it? Largie. Fought a little bit better than those little bluegills. All right, nothing big, but this guy put up the best fight of the day. Little dink of a largemouth. Go, fish on. Another good one. Oh, nice bluegill again. Love these jumbo gills. Let's work him on in here. Nice fish. All right, another beautiful bull male bluegill. Close to one of the bigger sizes that we've caught today. Really, really fat shoulders on this one. Another just a beautiful bluegill. Love catching these guys. They're so much fun. Oh, that's a nice fish. I saw a little bit of red in the water. That's going to be a Mayan. These guys put up a great fight. There he goes. They fight so much better than bluegills. Pound for pound, best fighting fish I've ever fought with. But I still like catching bluegills just a little bit better, probably because they're a native fish. This guy's done. As soon as they wrap themselves up in all this algae, they are done. So yeah, pound for pound, the best fighting fish. These guys have so much power behind me, even just holding them. But definitely probably one of my least favorite fish to catch. I love fighting them. I just don't like them too much. But we'll get this guy back anyway. Here we go, fish on. I think that's gonna be a largemouth. Can't tell yet. He's pulling really, really weird. No, it's a bluegill. It is a little bluegill. Not even that little though. So it's funny, I said this was a little bluegill, but he's not even that little. This is a very respectable sized bluegill. Just all the other ones I caught earlier were so much bigger than this. Those are some jumbos. This is still a nice sized bluegill. Go, fish on. Very next cast, little guy. Oh yeah, little bluegill, but this isn't that little of a bluegill. So again, this certainly isn't a big bluegill. I mean, I'm not saying that, but this is a nice size, average size bluegill. They're just so much smaller than the fish I've been catching the last couple days here, and especially the ones I caught here at the start of the day. Fish on. Another nice sized bluegill. Bring him on up here. All right, so this is another absolute beauty. I love when the tail kind of flops over the side of my hand. That's when you know they're big. I mean, my hand is stretched out as far as it can, and it still can't support the tail on this guy. So another beautiful bull, male, big bluegill. Love these guys. All right, another great day out here on the water targeting these kind of jumbo, larger size bluegills. This little Anisoptera is an absolute killer. I fished it several times over the last couple weeks. It has not let me down. Got bluegills, Mayans, and largemouths of all different sizes. Love fishing this St. Croix Panfish Series. Great rod. I haven't mentioned it too much recently, but this is a Daiwilla Gal. It's a fairly cheap reel. It's only about 50 bucks, and it performs perfectly. The drag is perfect, nice and smooth. Been fishing it for several months now and absolutely love it. So this is not a very expensive setup. It's moderately priced, but fishing it is an absolute joy. And I love springtime fishing for these bluegills because in the spring, most fish, they kind of move in toward the shallows. Even here in South Florida, it's warmer all year round, but they still move into the shallows here to spawn. I haven't actually seen them on beds yet, so I don't know if they're spawning yet. But this has been a great day. Got nothing else to say. Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you next time.